Good evening, students. This is Kasturi Shivaprasad, who is welcoming you to economics. So today we are going with economics first year, unit 4, production analysis. This is the fourth chapter. For last 1 week we are going through this production analysis. Today we will complete this production analysis. Okay. Last but not least, we are going to discuss about revenue, which is very sweet word for anyone and everyone. Revenue analysis, that is today's discussion point. Till now, what are the points we have seen? Factors of production, we had a long discussion. Next, variable proportion, keeping all factors fixed by changing only one factor, that is labor. How production increases, constant decreases, we have seen in that one. Okay, variable proportions. Next, return to scale. In that one, for a change, what we did, we changed two factors, capital and labor, and we have seen what happens. First, returns increases, increasing rate of at the rate, and next constant, next decreases. Next, we have seen internal and external economies of scale. When an organization grows in its size, it has a lot of advantages like managerial economies, financial economies, technical economies. There are plenty of economies. And next one we have seen external economies. When same type of commodity manufacturing, all companies, all firms gathers at one place, they will have some advantages. Communication, marketing, etc., etc. Those are all internal. We call them as external economies. Internal economies, external economies. And next we have seen supply function. In the supply analysis, we have seen what is supply. We had a deep discussion about supply. Next we have seen yesterday cost analysis. What is the importance of cost? How cost influences the price? How cost influences the supply? And what is the exact difference in between cost and price? I told you yesterday. Don't you ever say going after to a shop and very stylily that what is the cost of the commodity? What is the cost of it? No, cost is the worry of producer. You just get worried about the price. The label says MRP, maximum retail price. You worry about that maximum retail price. Okay. Now today we will be discussing about revenue, the last topic, but very sweet topic for any producer. How do we get this revenue? Here I show you the concepts of revenue. Actually, revenue means whatever the commodity sold in the market, whatever the returns comes to the company, it is not profit. Keep it clear. Revenue is different, profit is different. When you remove total cost out of the revenue, you will get the profit. We will discuss it later in the theories of distribution in the 6th chapter. Here we will discuss very clearly and very closely with revenue only. Revenue is the returns to the seller or organizer by whatever the quantity he sold in the market, not produced. He might have produced 1,000 units of a commodity, 1,000 pence. It does not mean it is all his revenue. No, it is only production. Inventories. You know this word from commerce, inventories. But when I sell this in the market at a particular price, whatever I earn, that is going to be called revenue. Revenue is result of what is being sold in the market at a particular price. That is called revenue. Here let us see the concepts. First, total revenue. Next, average revenue, marginal revenue. We have seen this. Total product, average product, marginal product. So total revenue is a result of what? Price into the quantity which is sold, not produced. quantity sold. Out of 1000 units of pens, I sold 10 pens. What is the price? Price is 10 rupees. That makes how much? 100 rupees is the revenue. Let me show you that exactly in easy way. Like total revenue equals to price is 10 rupees and quantity sold is 10. Then what is the total revenue? 100. Price into quantity shows the revenue, total revenue. So plenty of times people get confused. This revenue is the profit. No, it is not profit. Lot of cost is added into that one, because this pen is not manufactured freely. If it is being spent 6 rupees to manufacture the pen, then your profit is going to be that cost removed from the revenue. Okay, that we will see in the market in the next chapter, 5th chapter, market. And the second one is average revenue. Whatever the total revenue divided by the quantity, you will get the average revenue. How? I show you. Total revenue divided by the quantity. See here, what is the average revenue is, you have to take the total revenue and you have to divide it with quantity. Then you will get the average revenue. For example, I show you. 100 is the total revenue by quantity is how much? 10 equals to how much? 10. 10 is the average revenue. One commodity sold at 10 rupees, then that is the average revenue of that pen. So this is average revenue will be calculated by total revenue divided by total quantity, then you will get average revenue. Any doubts? Total revenue divided by the total quantity which is sold in the market. Next, marginal revenue, additional revenue. These 10 pieces have been sold. How many? 10 pieces sold. If you sell 11th piece, 11th piece is marginal piece sold, marginal pen sold. Whatever been earned by that selling the marginal piece, that is marginal revenue. Till now how many pens have been sold? 10 pens have been sold. If 11th pen is sold for 11 rupees, then marginal revenue is 11 rupees. If 11th pen is sold at 9 rupees, not being 10 rupees but 9 rupees, then marginal revenue is 9 rupees. Additional pen, whatever earning by selling it, that additional revenue is called as marginal revenue. I told you in the beginning of this chapter, whenever I say marginal, you have to say additional in the second chapter itself. Marginal means additional, additional means marginal. So here we will see marginal revenue is additional revenue. How do we get it? TR, present one, minus TRX minus 1, previous one. If you remove the previous one from the present one, you will get the marginal revenue. So these are the three concepts you have to remember: total revenue, average revenue, marginal revenue. Total revenue, price into quantity, you will get the total revenue. Average revenue, total revenue divided by the quantity, then you will get 100 divided by 10, average revenue. Generally average revenue and price is same. In general, average revenue and price is always same, whatever the market. So when particularly I told you, if in MCQs, in objective question types, if they ask you what is total revenue, you have to give P into Q. If they ask price equal, below that he will give you the options. Price equal, below A, total revenue, B, average revenue, C, marginal revenue, D, all of the above. Then you have to choose average revenue. Generally average revenue and price is same. Okay, now let us see the marginal revenue. It is present marginal revenue minus previous one, you will get the additional revenue. Now we will see what happens in the perfect competition. In the perfect competition, how this revenue curves will be. Average revenue, marginal revenue, total revenue, and all these curves, how they are supposed to be. Now we are going to discuss. In the perfect competition market, I depicted the table which is in the textbook. At the same time, I depicted the graph which represents this table. Before I start this, let me explain you about the perfect competition. In perfect competition, there is no imperfect competition between the sellers or buyers. It is perfect. Everyone will be selling the same type of commodity at same price, and all the commodities are homogeneous, and there are plenty of sellers, plenty of buyers. So one seller or one buyer cannot influence the market. Anyone can enter into the market, anyone can exit from the market, all the sellers. So that's why price is going to be fixed with the help of demand and supply. Where demand and supply becomes equal, that equilibrium fixes the price. So total market accept the price what is in the market. Every firm, every seller accept the price what is in the market, and they will sell at that particular price. So to sell more commodities, if you sell 1 or 1000 single commodity or 1000 commodities, still you will keep the same price. How many ever commodities you are going to sell in the market, you are going to keep the same price. Price is not going to change. Okay, here let me show you. Quantity, I told you, if you sell 1, the price is going to be the same. If you sell 5, the price is going to be the same, 10 rupees. Instead of 1, you think this is 10, same price. 1000 or 5000, same price, because it's a perfect competition market where there is no changing in the prices. Every seller is going to sell at a particularly that accepted price by the market. So see here, quantity, whether it is 1000 or 5000, price is going to be the same. So for our easy understanding, I put 1 to 5 numbers, and here price, same price, no change in the price, whether the seller is selling at 1 commodity or 5 commodities, price is going to be the same. TR, total revenue. How do you get the total revenue? Q into P, TR. 1 into 10, 10. 2 into 10, 20. 3 commodities sold at 10 rupees price, 30 rupees. 5 commodities sold at the price of 10 rupees, 50 rupees. So the total revenue is increasing. Average revenue, I told you, whatever the market, price equals to average revenue. Always. See here. Price is how much? 10. What is the total revenue? 10. How much quantity sold? 1. How do you get the average revenue? TR by Q. TR by Q. TR by Q. 20 divided by 2, 10. 50 divided by 5, 10. 10 divided by 1, 10. See, price is same, average revenue is same. In perfect competition or imperfect competition, price and average revenue generally equal. Now let us see the next step. Marginal revenue. How do you get the marginal revenue? Present total revenue minus previous one. From present, you have to remove the previous one. TRX minus TRX minus 1. See here, what is the total revenue? 10. Previous one, 0. Then marginal revenue is 10. What is the present revenue here? 20. 20 minus 10, 10. 10. 50. Total revenue. What is the previous one? 40. 50 minus 40, 10. 40 minus 30, 10. 30 minus 20, 10. So, in the perfect competition, price, average revenue, marginal revenue going to be the same. This is called as infinite elasticity. Infinite elastic. Do you remember in the 3rd chapter? We had a discussion about elasticity of demand, price elasticity of demand. without change in the price. Demand may increase or demand may decrease. First one, total elasticity or perfect elasticity. Do you remember? See here, without any change in the price, quantity demanded may increase or quantity demanded may decrease. In that case, what we have shown? Infinitive. Infinite elasticity. Here you can see the same graph. Price is not changing. It is, let us say for our advantage, 10. Price is same. Quantity demanded is increasing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and above. So here P is equal to AR is equal to MR. P is equal to AR is equal to MR in the perfect competition. This graph explains us how P is equal to AR is equal to MR. Now let us go to the second one. Imperfect competition. This is perfect competition, actually, which is a myth. Generally you won't see it anywhere. It has been theorized by Leon Walras. He is the first person who coined this perfect competition method. To make the things understood easily, he invented this method of discussion or explaining the things with the help of perfect competition. Leon Walras is the person, he is the economist who proposed this method. This is a method which makes the things to understand easily. Okay, now monopoly. We will enter into the imperfect competition. This is the truth. We will see all those things, imperfect competition, like monopolistic, not monopoly, monopolistic competition, monopoly, oligopoly, duopoly. There are plenty different markets. They all are put together called as imperfect competition. So instead of imperfect competition, I am giving here the monopoly competition. What happens in monopoly? Only one seller, so many buyers. Mono means single, poly means seller. Monopoly means one seller, so many buyers. Here you can see monopoly market. What will be the table? Here in imperfect competition, what happens? In the perfect competition, how much ever you sell, price is going to be the same. But in reality, when you go to the market, when you say half kg, price is different. 1 kg, price is different. If you say 1 kg, they will say 20 rupees or 25 rupees. If you say I want 2 kgs, then you will reduce the price 5 rupees. And you will say okay, 40 rupees. For 2 kgs, I will give you 20 rupees per kg. To sell more commodities, they reduce the price. In general, even in the market, you will see half kg 15 rupees, kg 25 rupees. Means to sell more, they reduce the price. That we are going to watch here. To sell more commodities, you have to reduce the price. That is a truth, what you see in the market. Now we are discussing the same thing. To sell more commodities, a monopolist decrease the price. Because monopolist either can fix the price or can fix the demand. If we keep the price high, demand will be low. Market will decide the demand and he can decide the price. If we keep the price high, demand will be low. Market decides less to purchase. If we keep the price low, market will decide the price, demand will increase. If you keep the price low, demand will be high. If you keep the price high, demand will be low. Here you can see price is more, demand is less. This is the truth. Here price is less, demand is more. To sell more commodities, you have to decrease the price. Here what happens? How the revenue costs will be? Here revenue costs, average revenue, marginal revenue and price are same. And see, total revenue starts here and it goes like this. Yes or no? Total revenue starts at 10 rupees and it goes up as the quantity increases. But price, average revenue, marginal revenue are same. In monopoly, what happens? We will see here. See, To increase the sales of quantity, he decreased the price, monopolist. As price is decreasing, total revenue increasing. You can see this. Here, quantity into price. Quantity into price, total revenue. One commodity, 10 rupees, total revenue. Two commodities, 9 rupees, 18 rupees. Three commodities, he decreased the price to 8 rupees. 3 8s are 24. 4 7s are 28. 5 6s are 30. Even though total revenue increasing at a decreasing order. See here how we depict the average revenue. Total revenue divided by quantity. 10 divided by 1. 18 divided by 2, 9. 24 divided by 3, 8. 28 divided by 4, 7. 30 divided by 5, 6. See, price and average revenue is same. That's why I told you. Price, average revenue. Always same in whichever the market. Don't you ever get confused. Price and average revenue are equal. Then marginal revenue here is different. Present total revenue minus previous. Present total revenue is how much? 10. Previous is 0. 10 minus 0, marginal revenue is 10. And when you sold the two commodities, what is the present? Total revenue 18. Previous one 10. 18 minus 10, how much? By additional quantity sold, the additional revenue is only 8 rupees. See here, what is the total revenue? 24. By selling additional commodity, what additional revenue gain? 6 rupees. 24 minus 18, 6. 28 minus 24, 4. By selling the fifth commodity, 30. 30 minus 28, 2. See here, the marginal revenue is less than average and price. Average revenue is greater than the marginal revenue. Marginal revenue is less than the average revenue. See here, average revenue and marginal revenue. They are different. But in the perfect competition, they all are same. Price, average revenue, marginal revenue same. But here, AR is equal to P. But marginal revenue is less than average revenue. See? P is equal to AR. So whatever the market, P is equal to AR, MR is less than AR in monopoly. But in perfect competition, AR is equal to MR is equal to P. I hope you did understood this concepts. Next, I will explain you some simple concepts of what we discussed in last 6 days. First one, production. Inputs, conversion into output is simply called as production. Production function, all the determinants of production put together called as production function. And next one is factors of production. From the beginning I was saying land, labor, capital, organization. And fifth one, what we added? Technology. Those are the factors of production. Short period. Here I show you the short period in a different light. Short period means where you cannot change all factors of production, that is short period. Where only one factor can be changed is short period. If you cannot change all factors within next 1 year, then 1 year is also called as short period. If you change all factors after 1 year, then that is going to be the short period, this 1 year. If you change all factors within a week, even that week is also not a short period. Means short period means neither week, a day or 1 month. Short period means where fixed factors are fixed, only variable factors can be changed. If you can change all factors, then it is a long period. Within a week, if you change all factors, within a week, all factors change, then it is a long period. Even within a year, you are unable to change all the factors, then that is also short period. Short period means where only one factor is changed, all factors fixed, then it is short period. Next we will see long period. Long period means where all factors can be changed, that is long period, whether it is a day or an year, where you can change all factors, that is long period. Okay, next, fixed factors. I just told you, which cannot be changed in a short period are fixed factors. Variable factors, the factors which can be changed in short period are variable factors. Only labor can be changed, that is variable. Land and organization cannot be changed, those are fixed. Next is supply. By using 4 factors of production, whatever we produce, which is ready to be sold in the market at a particular price at a period of time, is called as supply. Here again remember, at a particular period of time, at a particular price, what is ready to be sold in the market is called as supply. Stock is different, supply is different. In a particular period of time, what is ready to be sold is supply. Supply function. Supply function is all those determinants which influence supply, they are called as supply function. Means determinants of supply put together is supply function. Like determinants of demand put together is called as demand function. So all those factors which influence the supply are supply function. Next, total cost. TFC, total of fixed factors and total variable factors put together, the cost of fixed factors, the cost of variable factors put together, it is total cost. The expenditure on fixed factors, the expenditure on variable factors put together, total cost. Next one is fixed cost. The expenditure on fixed factors is called as fixed cost. Whatever we spend on land, capital and organization, that expenditure is fixed cost. And money spent on the labor, raw material is variable cost. When you add fixed cost and variable cost, you will get the total cost. With this, we completed our 4th chapter. We will start 5th chapter from tomorrow. That is going to be the market analysis. And in the market analysis, we are going to add all what we learned from 2nd chapter onwards. Demand, supply, fixed factors, this, that, everything, cost, revenue, everything will be put together and we will start understanding that market analysis. Okay, so for today the lesson is completed. Okay, good day students, bye bye.